Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you in lovely professional university Edu-Webinars. My name is Dalvinder Kaur and I'm your host for today's webinar. As I can see, people are still joining, so let's wait for a few more minutes so that everyone can join. Till then, let me take you all on a virtual tour of our beautiful university. So here it is. Thanks everyone for calling. Let's talk about the call response, especially on option C. Is this video real or AI? No, this video is absolutely real video. No AI is out in making this. So for the people who wants to see this video again, I'll share the link in the chat box later in 2 or 3 minutes. So everyone has joined. So let's dive into today's topic, that is DevOps and AI. Transforming software delivery through intelligent automation and innovation. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Mr. Rakesh Gagneja, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, lovely professional university. So now I would like to introduce Mr. Ravikant Tyagi, also in this webinar. Welcome, Mr. Ravikant Tyagi. He is a General Manager and a Senior Trainer at Xavier Academy. So now I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Mr. Ankit Kaushal. Mr. Ankit is a discipline success leader at a lovely professional university with over 5+ years of experience in education sector. Before we proceed further, in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any question. You can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed on my side in the end of this webinar. Now I'm going to hand over this session to our experts, Mr. Ravikant Tyagi and Mr. Rakesh Gagneja, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from them. And I'll be also joining you all as an attendee, as it's always great to learn something. Over to you both.
Thank you, everyone. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce our distinguished guest speaker, Mr. Ravikant sir. Talking about him, sir is a general manager and senior trainer at Xavier Academy. Sir is having rich experience in DevOps and cloud computing, and obviously with automation with AI. He has played a significant role in preparing professionals for modern industry. Today, sir is going to deliver a leadership talk on AI DevOps and industry readiness, highlighting the impact of AI on DevOps practices. So please join me in extending the warm welcome to Mr. Ravi Tyagi sir. Sir, it's all yours.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible to all.
Yes, you're audible. You can continue.
All right. So thanks for joining the session, one and all, and thank you, Rakesh, sir. So, guys, I'm Ravi, and I have been into this industry from the last 10 plus years, almost 11 years of experience I have. So, what I'm going to discuss today is about the evolution of industry in terms of DevOps with a little bit of the AI flavor. I know that AI everyone has heard of. If I do not pitch even so, still AI is something that I don't have to explain it to anyone. Everyone is using Instagram, YouTube. They all see the reels and the shorts about the AI thing. Correct. What I'm going to focus on about is the career, the market for the DevOps with AI. What kind of jobs you'll be able to get, what kind of salary you'll be able to get, and what is the impact of AI on the DevOps type of jobs. All right, so let me just quickly show you this. I hope it is visible to you, my slide.
Share your screen. The screen is not shared yet.
Yeah, let me share it again.
Share your screen.
I hope it is visible now.
It's visible. You can continue.
All right. So, talking about the organization first that I belong to, Zebia right now, and Zebia is one of the company that brought agile methodology into the IT industry in 2006-7 when the agile evolution was going on in the IT industry. So, Zebia is one of the first company doing that. So, I belong to that organization. Now, talking about the DevOps and all these type of thing. Before talking about directly about the DevOps and all, first I have basic question like just think that you might be using Instagram, okay, late night, 2 a.m. or something. If a server crash at 2 a.m., so should an engineer wake up and manually investigate the logs and how exactly this application failed? Have you seen? There is one best incident I remember in Flipkart when Flipkart actually launched its very first sale. Generally, Flipkart launched, Amazon. These type of companies are always launching the sales in Diwali and Holi. These type of timings, correct? So when Flipkart first launched their sales, this particular what do you say? They were providing good offers in around 2014 or 15. I remember that year. So they said that at 2 p.m. we are starting the sale and big billion day sale. Yeah. So Flipkart generally launched that big billion day sale. What Flipkart did, they announced the time that 2 p.m. the sale will be started. Now, what exactly happened? I don't know if you remember or if you were part of that, but I saw that thing. 2 p.m. sale started. 2 2. That means 2 p.m. 2 minutes. Server crashed of Flipkart. Do you know why? Because too many users at a time started to use the Flipkart because that type of thing was happening for the very first time in India, that some online companies giving them pen drive in 2 rupees, JBL headphones in 100 rupees. This type of sale was going on. So at 2 p.m. 2 minutes after the launch of sale, just after 2 minutes, the company was absolutely like that. Their servers crashed and they were not able to like handle that number of audience. Now, why that happened? Just imagine the reason. And who is responsible for that? If that thing is happening, who is responsible? So that's the question here. And that's the real type of question that you should be asking because in interviews, that type of questions are being asked to the students. And if you have not gone through these type of situation, how are you going to handle it? I'll give you one more scenario. For example, if you're creating your one web application, okay, now into that application, how many users your application can handle at once? This is one question you should be asking yourself before launching it, before making this application live to the production. Okay, when you develop any application, when there is a software developer who is going to build a software, who is going to build one web application, how many users can parallelly access or log in to that website? I'll give you one best example. Generally, what happens in most of the universities I have seen, when they announce the result, at the date of the result, university server generally goes down. Why? Because a lot of students trying to access the portal to see the results. That's why. How you're going to handle those scenarios? Another awesome example. I hope you watch cricket or something. How Geo Hotstar is like scaling to 1 crore users, 1 crore viewers. And now, right now, there is no IPL. So right now, I can imagine the 1 lakh, might be 10 lakh people are using Hotstar right now. But when IPL start, and especially when Virat Kohli is betting, there are 2 crore, 3 crore views are there. How that scaling happens efficiently, and you just try to understand that on the Geo Hotstar you are just seamlessly watching the cricket matches. Now try to understand that question that interviewer is going to ask you. Can you answer that question in the interview, that why this application is still running when people are 1 lakh still smooth, when people are 10 lakh, 10 crore, still application is smooth? How do you handle that? That's the thing that you learn in the DevOps. Okay. So what I talk about in the DevOps is generally not just the deployment, not just the scalability, these terminology, but on a very basic term, on a very basic ground, I say that DevOps is not just for the DevOps engineer. It is for the developers. It is for the AI ML engineers. DevOps is for everyone. Have you heard of AI? Yes, but have you heard of AI ops? Have you heard of machine learning? Yes, but have you heard of ML ops? Why this ops word is being added after AI or ML? Because that needs to be learned, that needs to be covered with all the students. Everyone needs to understand the operations part, because that's what DevOps means, developer plus the operations team. Okay, now let me just take you quickly to one of the important thing. See, when I talk about DevOps engineering, these days DevSecOps is popular, DevOps is popular, DevOps AI driven DevOps is also popular. So multiple terminologies you might heard about, but at the end when you talk about DevOps, all these things needs to be under this big umbrella. Okay, now when I say DevOps, what exactly it is in simple terms? So I don't know if any one of you have ever looked at this picture, or if you have ever heard about the agile terminology. Okay, now just imagine if I give you one software, okay? If I ask you that you can please build a software for McD or Domino's, you daily visit McD, Domino's, how their software is working. So if I ask you that, can you please build me a software for Domino's, okay? What would be your first question? If you have to build one application from scratch, what would be your first question? The first question is always about the requirements. You will be asking, sir, what is your requirement? What are the functional feature you want? What are the non-functional feature you want? How many users you are expecting per day? These type of question needs to be asked at the very first day. So that is known as requirement analysis. Okay, that is actually part of a software development lifecycle. From the day one, you don't write the code or you don't deploy the application directly. The very first thing you talk about is the requirement. You understand what are the features that I have to implement. This is the very first thing. Now, once you understand, okay, that I have to build these features, okay, so now you understand the requirement. Okay, now when I talk about like after understanding the requirement and all, the second thing comes into the mind is you know what I have to build. You have the requirement. What would be your next question? Let me start the coding. No. Then you actually analyze that requirement and build a system design. You design the complete application, because see, just take example of Burj Khalifa, okay, tallest building in the world. It took 6 years to build that, correct? But no, I'll tell you, 3 years it took to design the architecture. Then 3 years it took to build the Burj Khalifa. Not 6 years. 6 years is the total time. 3 years, they were just designing it, structuring it properly. Next 3 years, they started to implement that. That's how software industry works. From the day one, you don't implement the application. From the day one, you understand you understand the requirement first. You gather all the requirements, then you build a system design of it. Okay, that what are the tech stack will be used? Should I use Python or should I use Node.js or should I use Java programming? Which programming I should use here? That's the next question you should be asking. Then you design the database schema. See, these questions will come into your mind if you only understand the end-to-end life cycle of the engineering. That's what DevOps teach you. I hope you are able to understand my question here, that whenever I say DevOps, I'm not specifically talking about one specialization. Here I'm talking about end-to-end development of a complete software. Okay, that's why this loop is infinite, because generally what used to happen is, if one of the developer is working on some feature, what is my tester doing? Tester is waiting for that developer, that once you develop, then I will test. Then what is deployer is doing? Like if I'm into the deployment team, if I'm into the cloud team, I'm going to deploy the application to the user. I'm waiting that first application will be tested, then I will deploy it. And tester is waiting for the developer. Once the developer will do, then I'll test. Then imagine the waiting time of that tester and the deploy management team. That was a big gap. So that's why application was divided into the modules. and each module assigned to a team of developers, then testers. And then what generally happened, they created a pipeline that in case if any of the feature breaks, I don't have to restart, I don't have to re-implement that feature. Okay, what is the benefit of using a pipeline? I'll give you one general example. There are two type of people. One who is using gas cylinder, correct? One who is using a gas cylinder, what is their approach? They will be going to some gas agency to get the cylinders, and crisis is going on, so they might have to wait. They have to stand in the lines, stand in the queue. They'll be waiting when their number will be there, so they have to wait and then took the cylinder and then go to their houses and install it. Exactly, this is what happened. But what is the new approach? You just need to implement a gas pipeline. Now tell me, what is the best solution? Do you have a gas pipeline in your home? If yes, then awesome. You are enjoying the pipeline. Now, if some issue happens with the gas problem, some leakage is there in the pipeline, or something is not working in the pipeline, you just call a plumber or someone who can fix it. And that's it. Pipeline is running again. That's what the DevOps gives you. So now you don't have to build a feature, stand in the queue, test it, then fix it. No. You just build a pipeline for the software. That's what DevOps gives you. I hope I'm making some sense here and you're able to understand my point here, that you need to understand creation of the pipeline. You don't have to wait for a feature to be implemented, then tested, and then it is going to be deployed. That's why DevOps is something that is still in the market. It will be. Okay. No matter that AI is there, doesn't matter at all. AI is there, it's okay. Yeah, AI could be there. That's why AI-driven DevOps is the new terminology. I don't know how many of you heard about this statement that just imagine what if an AI agent could detect the issue directly in the application. That's where the AI will come into the picture. Okay. When I talk about AI is simply helping a developer so that it can automatically detect the issues, analyze the logs, identify the root cause, and then even create a fix automatically. That's what AI is doing. That's where AI meets the DevOps. So I hope that makes sense to you a little bit, that what exactly DevOps is. And if you look at these terminology, that's what you're learning. You learn to build, code, plan, release, deploy, operate, monitor, all these terminologies that you are going to understand. And if I talk about the number of skills you can write down in your resume, okay, these are the skills that you can mention in your resume. Okay, obviously programming language, it depends. Doesn't matter if you learn Python, if you learn JavaScript, TypeScript, depend. Okay, doesn't matter. It starts actually from the most important thing, Linux. This is the core of the whole DevOps. Okay, why? Because all the things that are running on the cloud, AWS or Azure, whatever is running on the cloud, they are all using operating system of Linux. That's why Linux becomes mandatory for you. Networking and security. If you are deploying an application, is it secure enough? That's why you need to understand the networking and security concerns. VCS, version control system, how your code is being managed, how your project is being managed, how you're maintaining the versions of your application. Whenever you install one application, after a few days, you get a new update. After a few days, again, you get a new update. So are they deleting the previous versions? No. They maintain the version. So that's why you get the upgraded version. And if in some case that upgraded version fails, then they immediately roll back to the previous version. That's why version control system is important. Then you talk about containers, cloud computing, AWS, container orchestration, these type of terminologies. I don't know if you are familiar with these terminology, but doesn't matter right now. Later on, when you'll be part of the specialization, you will be understanding and studying all these topics one by one in detail. All right, this is how it works actually. Now, when I talk about the tools, just imagine you are creating your resume and this is the number of tools you're adding in your resume. That's what makes your resume stand out from the other. Okay, you cannot just rely on the basic DevOps tool like I know GitHub, I know AWS. No, it's not enough. You need to understand about the Kubernetes, you need to understand about Docker, Terraform, Puppet, Grafana, Prometheus, a number of tools are there. I'm not saying that you have to master every tool, but being the DevOps engineer, you need to have at least a grasp on most of the tools. This is what the crux is, okay? And if I talk about even the job market, see, job market is huge for DevOps. You can build application using AI. My question is, anyone can use ChatGPT? They can create any application, though it's not like that. When you'll be going into the IT industry, you will understand that you cannot build any application using ChatGPT or something. But DevOps is one area that is not much impacted because of AI. The reason being is the traditional DevOps, if I talk about what generally used to happen is that there is a developer. Okay. That developer is going to push their code on GitHub something. Then there is a pipeline that get executed that is going to test your application code, that is going to deploy it to some Docker, Kubernetes and all. Okay. I know these terminologies are a little bit heavy for you right now, but just being saying, so just so that you understand the flow, not everything. This pipeline human used to build by own. So human is making most of the decision. But where comes the AI powered DevOps? Like there is a developer, he's using some AI assistant like Claude, ChatGPT or something, Codex. Then there is a pipeline that is being triggered. And again, some AI comes into the picture, which is going to test it, monitor it, and some incident analysis will be there. That's where AI is helping the DevOps engineers. I hope you're getting my point. DevOps is still one of the areas that is not impacting much life for the DevOps engineer. Okay. And if you think like where AI fits in the DevOps life cycle, in every stage, when you are planning the application, in the planning stage, traditionally, there is a product manager which is writing the requirement. But with AI, you can generate user stories, tasks, acceptance criteria. You can create the documentation, these type of things. In the development stage, you have tools like GitHub Copilot, Claude, Cursor, Anti-Gravity, whatever. AI can simply write the code for you at that phase. Now, in testing stage, again, AI can help you like generating the test cases, creating the automation scripts and all. Okay. Then in the running of pipeline, that is known as CI/CD. I'm not going into the detail of the CI/CD, what is this and what is that. I can show you the like DevOps career path. In that you will see multiple terminologies. So here you can see a CI/CD terminology that I'm talking about. Okay. So AI can analyze your pipeline failures. It can suggest you the fix, these type of things. Again, in the monitoring stage, this is where AI becomes very powerful. Okay. So traditional method is, for example, if I have to monitor an application, how much CPU this application is using, for example, 95%, and immediately just send the alert that 95% CPU is being used by this application. Okay. That is not feasible. So engineer has to investigate. But when you do AI monitoring, immediately AI could check the logs, why exactly my application is going above 90% of the CPU usage. Then it can find out the memory leaks. Then it can even suggest you the solutions. That's what AI can do for you in the DevOps journey. Okay. Now, the career path that I'm showing you right now for a DevOps engineer, you have a number of job roles. It's not like that you are learning DevOps, so you will become DevOps engineer. No, not at all. DevOps engineer, you can become a platform engineer, site reliability engineer, quality analyst, automation engineer, release manager, and number of options you will be having when you talk about the DevOps journey. I hope it make a little bit of sense to you that what exactly you are learning today. Okay. Not even one single company is in the IT industry which is not using DevOps. If you want, I can show you one image. Just try to explore one thing. Okay. Let me show you. Netflix tech stack. Randomly, I'm searching for Netflix tech stack. Okay. Just try to search tech stack of any company like LinkedIn, Instagram, or anything. You will be looking at this type of image where it will tell you that Netflix is being built using these technologies. And in every application, you will see this area, DevOps. Okay, this is what the like important thing is. Might be company using a different technology for front end, for back end, they might be using a different technology. For big data, they might be using something else. But when it comes to DevOps, everyone has to use most of the technologies that are same. Like Jenkins, everyone has to use it. Docker, everyone has to use it. Kubernetes, every company is using that. Prometheus, Grafana, all these tools, every company needs to use these type of tools. Even I can show you LinkedIn tech stack. Okay, let me just look at one image which I can show you. Okay, here it is. Okay, now look at this image. Again, I'm telling you, see, backend services are different. Front end could be different. But when you talk about DevOps, Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, these are the terminology that every company needs. being a DevOps engineer, you can target any company. Big companies are like Fang Mang, whatever the companies you want to target. Okay, you want to target the startups, you want to start your own startups, you want to just join a mid-segment company, you want to join TCS Wipro, you want to join Google, Microsoft, any company. All the company needs DevOps engineers. Every company needs DevOps engineer. Not even one single company is there in IT industry which is not using DevOps. Remember that part. Might be a company is using full stack, might be not. Might be one company is using full stack, might be not. DevOps, you cannot skip. Why? Because how you will deploy your applications then? If you are not using DevOps, how you're deploying your applications on cloud, how you're maintaining the pipelines, how you are fixing those pipelines, bugs and all. That's the question. I hope you are able to understand the point here that whenever we talk about the development and all, these are separate things. But when it comes to the requirement of IT industry, DevOps is one area that everyone needs, everyone. I hope you're able to understand till here. Now, the next part. See, as I already told you, most big companies are using, not most big companies, all the companies in the market are using DevOps. Zebia, you take example of Zebia or any other company. As I told you, Zebia is one of the biggest player in the market who actually started the agile methodology in India. Okay, so agile methodology is actually about the how you play around with the DevOps. So that's what the like strategy behind the DevOps is. I hope you're able to understand. Later on, I'll be taking on your questions as well. But for now, I hope you're able to digest about the fundamentals. Or you are able to understand the skills, tools that you're going to write in your resume. Okay. From your end, try to do a little bit of research on LinkedIn, on Naukri.com, or any website that is a job portal. You can search that how exactly companies are hiring DevOps engineer. They are not just using the DevOps engineering terminology. They are using different type of terminology. Like there is one terminology, site reliability engineer. One of the most important term that we have. Okay. So just try to explore what is a site reliability engineer. Just try to explore what is a release manager. Try to explore who is a security manager. And if I talk about the packages, they're huge. One of my friend, he's in one of the company right now. He is 27, 28 something. His age is 27, 28 something. He is earning already 32 LPA. And he is just a DevOps engineer. Just a DevOps engineer, I'm saying. Just. He is not even from the BTech. Okay. He did BSc, BCom something. And now after learning the DevOps, he is actually earning that amount of money. And he do a lot of freelancing. He is a biker. He is a rider. He used to travel a lot on the Himalayas and everywhere in the India. He is a like big time biker. Part time, he is doing all these things and maintaining the money as well. See, that's what skill gives you. If you are properly skilled, then this is what the flexibility looks like. You want to enjoy your life as well, and you want to earn the money as well side by side. So what are the skill sets that you need to have so that you can enjoy the life and then you can parallelly earn money with those skills? That's why I'm telling you about those skill set. Okay, who is a smart like among you all that is going to integrate this DevOps with a little bit of the AI? You don't have to be master of AI. You don't have to be the master of DevOps. You have to combine them. Even if you have heard about agentic AI in DevOps, okay, there is one terminology in the market right now, agentic AI. Okay, so generally there is AI, then comes Gen AI, that is generative AI, and then right now in the market we have agentic AI. So our company is also working on the agentic AI side in the DevOps. So for example, there is a developer who is going to deploy the application. Companies are replacing that developer with the agent. Company is saying the same thing I can do with the agent. So agent can actually do that part for me. You can develop the application. So there is an AI agent that can write the code. There is another AI agent who can actually review and test the code, check the code. Then it can even run the test. Okay. Then there is AI agent who is going to build the image of it, then deploy it. Just imagine. There is no human intervention at that part. So that's how the DevOps roadmaps look like. Okay. So I hope now you understood most of the things about the DevOps engineering, and you also understand that how exactly the market is going on with even AI. Okay. Like we know that AI is taking over most of the things, but you have to smart enough to understand how to integrate AI with your particular career path. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to discuss all these pointers with you. Now, at the end, I'll be taking up your questions and all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ravikant. And now I would request to admission nominee, Mr. Ankit Kaushal, to be on screen. Over to you, Mr. Ankit Kaushal.
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, Mr. Ravikant sir, it was a really great session. I also try to go to know a great learning about the DevOps. First of all, very good afternoon, my friends. So today I'm not here to teach you about any discipline or any subject because I believe the professors or the experts can better explain than me. I'm here for a small career counseling session and I will be expecting your 15-minute more concentration towards the slides from where you will get to know that which institution is good for you to select a greater programs and within a short span of time how you can grow in your careers. Just allow me a few seconds more. Yeah, Dalvinder ma'am, can you please confirm me, is my screen visible?
Screen is visible. You can continue, Mr.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, dear users, I would like to start with the first slide, that is the trends, that what actually student wants or as per the market situation currently, what we are doing and what is the need of the students. Whenever you are selecting any of the institute, whether it's LPU or any other good institution in your mind, you should always look upon that institution is doing step ahead towards the industry tie-ups or not. Industry tie-ups brings you the updated curriculum and you are able to means work on the live projects. Second is we are offering few of the programs where before completion of the degree, the students are getting the experience letters. So far, you might have heard the student has completed the degree and after completion of degree, gain a 1 or 2 years experience, then they got experience letters. But this is something different we are doing, that we are running this work integrated programs and very few institutions in India currently runs these programs. Thirdly, the students seeks that they wanted to study in the foreign countries also. So I would be happy to tell you that currently we are having a tie-up with 300 plus institutions worldwide, where you will be getting an options to switch your programs and learn a various languages and to know, get to know that how the foreign countries, the developed countries, what they're doing in terms of education. Not only this, we focus majorly on the internship, the practical works. So you will be getting an options to get the internships, and mostly students are getting a paid internships while they are learning. And not only in India, you will be able to get an options outside the India as well. And most importantly, exchange the semesters. If you wanted to only exchange a program for a semester, or you wanted to go for a 3 to 4 weeks tour to a foreign countries, that options we are providing. So if you're choosing Lovely Professional University, you will get all these sets, the 5 information which I have placed in a slides, you will be easily able to get to know. Next is you should always, means the student ask me a question that how to select an institute, what are the factors which we should keep in our mind. So you should always make a check upon accreditations and approvals, because that accreditations and approvals we are not giving by ourselves. The outer agencies are rating us due to various parameters, quality, placements of the students and all such aspects. And of course, you should always check upon the placement facts and figures, because you will be spending your 4 years, 5 years of your program. So you should always get to know that what are the outcomes after completion of these programs. Next is industry interactions, the seminars, workshops, that all things, rankings and awards. It's a most important thing which students should look upon, because rankings is totally makes us apart from the other institutions. And the study abroad and the curriculum options, what we are doing in terms of curriculum. You might have seen there are few institutions currently still running in the India, where the curriculum has not been revised from the past 10 years. But our strategy is we always try to adapt the latest curriculum, make a changes, because you know, lot of things, lot of new tools are coming in the market day by day. The phones are launching every day. The new set of pro versions is coming of phone. The technology is revolving and changing very fastly. So we are integrating all these in our curriculums in each of the programs which we are running in the campus. And not only in academics, we always believe on the extra co-curricular activities. If you suppose have interest in your photography, in dancing, in singing, dramatics, we definitely want such students to come to us. The diversity, Here you will be able to see the students from all 28 states of India plus 50 plus countries of the world. The students are studying in one house only. So a lot of things you will be able to learn, which you are not able to learn from the books, you will be able to learn by seeing the things visually. Exposure, infrastructure. Yes, infrastructure is very important part. The Google Labs, the Mac Labs, various other SAP Labs, which is required for you to learn the things in practical way. We have all that center of excellences inside the campus only. And of course, yes, if I talk about all these things, if the student is choosing key that all things should be in one campus, then the budget comes also. So we are also offering a very exciting scholarships to reduce your fees and you can get a good quality education. And yes, the campus. So we will be elaborating and seeing this point in our next upcoming slides. Let's start from accreditations part. I'm very happy to tell you that we have been placed at NAC A++ grade, which itself defines our quality. And during the first time only, we have got the highest rating so far, that is 3.68 out of a scale of 4, which makes our institute, Lovely Professional University, #1 amongst all the private universities in India. And the degrees which you will be receiving as per your interest, all are regulated by UGC University Grant Commission, means that is recognized within India and outside the India also in future. Talking about certain of the accreditations part, suppose you are interested in agriculture program, the ICR approval is very required. Indian Council of Agriculture Research. You're looking for business program, our programs are approved by Accreditation Council of Business Schools. If you are interested towards education program, we are having the approval from the body of NCT, National Council for Teacher Education. Not only this, if you're interested towards law program, the BC approval is very much important to regulate or to run that programs. We have that approvals with us. You are interested in architecture, we have approval from Council of Architecture. You are interested in pharmacy, we are having approval from Pharmacy Council of India. You name the approval, you name the program, everything we are currently running as per the market standards. Let us quickly discuss about the placement facts. I will be very grateful to tell you that overall 2,100 plus companies comes every year, and our students are already got placed in 5,500 plus students got placed in the Fortune 500 companies. And you will be happy to know this, that the companies which are visiting to IITs, NITs, IIMs, all more than 350 plus companies also participate in the campus drive for the placements of our student at LPU. And the students, the fresher student just getting pass out, you will be happy to know this, the students are getting a starting salary from 80,000 per month, 90,000 per month, and so on and so far. You can see in this graphical representation, every year we are placing a benchmark where we are moving more and more in terms of the placement records and more in terms of inviting the companies. So if you join our institute, the options opportunity is very high. But yes, you also need to give a commitment that you will also be means good in academics and will be working as per the process and policies. Talking about certain star placement records, I'm again grateful to tell you that our student named as Sri Shravana Vishnu did BTech Robotics and Automation from our institute, bagged a package of 2.5 CR. It's the highest package which a student is getting from a private institutions. Now, how this student is able to crack these packages? Because he got an opportunity to go to global internships in the Singapore, in USA, and Japan, and learn something different as compared to other students currently studying in their batch, and he overshined in the placements. So you can also get this opportunity and you can also be one of them in the coming days. Not only one student, the student named as Betty Reddy Naga Vamsi also bagged a package of 1 CR. The other students getting a package of 64 lakhs per annum, 62 lakhs per annum, given by big organizations, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Wipro, Samsung. These all companies comes here. Palo Alto Networks, you can see few of the pics where the students have received a very great packages. But yes, you also know that every student cannot hit this benchmark. For this, to getting this packages, you need to definitely work upon the maintain a good academic records and learn something new, which is the demand of the industries. And yes, we are here for you all. Other such alumni names, you can see our students working in Google, Yahoo, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Bank of America. You can get this opportunity. Now what this industry immersion brings, when we collaborate with any of the industry gives that opportunity to the students to work in industry projects, online learning spaces, their softwares has been granted to us, associations, academy, industry connect is there, and most importantly the paid internships. While you are learning, you can also learn and can rate of interest, means whatever you are paying for your degrees, the students is easily able to recover 8 to 10 lakhs during their degrees only. We have very good live examples for that students as well. Talking more about the rankings, I am very happy to tell you that we are standing tall at 31st position, and I definitely can know that you must have heard about this NIRF, National Institutional Ranking Framework, which is a Ministry of India, Ministry of Education, Government of India rating. And in engineering, we are standing at 48th position. I'm again very happy to tell you that we are ahead than many IITs and NITs in India because of our good infrastructure and the labs and the practical knowledges which we are imparting to the students. Not only the rankings in national countries or the national rankings only, if we talk about the world university ranking, we stand at 5th position in India after amongst all government and private institutions in India. Talking more, the students are getting this options of international credit transfer. For example, you are taking admission in BTech CSC. We are offering BTech CSC 2+2 program also, where the students are studying 2 years here. 2 years, they are switching in the foreign partner universities where we are having a tie-ups and are getting the final degree from the foreign country under the less costs. That is a very great options which we are providing to the students. Semester exchange, you can exchange any one of the semester. Summer winter options, you can visit in your summer winter vacations to the foreign countries to grab more knowledges. Internship options, scholarship for the meritorious students we are awarding, and the students are getting an options for the masters abroad also. A few limelights, few glimpses of the students which have availed these options. The students has visited to Canada, USA, France, UK, Australia. These options you do have if you join the correct institutions. Now let's talk about the curriculum. I've already highlighted that we are upgrading our curriculum. What are the elements in that curriculum? We work upon pathways. During the first semester only, we asked the students what exactly you wanted to become. You wanted to go towards government jobs, corporate jobs, start your own business, entrepreneurship, go towards research work. Based upon your feedback given by you, we are working for the 7 to 8 semesters properly. And when you sit in the final drives, the most of the students easily able to crack because of the work which we have done in the past 5 to 7 semesters. Industry focus means industry tie-ups which we are doing. Skill enhancement, we are working on OSOS model where we believe the student should get a more skills, one student one skill. So that all options you will be getting. Technology driven outcomes will be checked time to time, and we are having a flexible curriculum. Professional development, but the industry demand, you know that you are coming right from, for example, 12th class where you have given the examination of the board in the written format. So all the students well know how to write the things, but many of the students are unable to express the things in front of the interviewer, means they are little bit lagging in terms of communication skills. So we are working right from the first semester on your communication skills, not only the English skills. If you wanted or you are interested towards grabbing a knowledge of the foreign means languages, French, Spanish, German, Japanese, we are having that all things inside one campus. Research oriented, if you wanted to go towards research work, that time to time inputs has been given to you, how to publish your papers and everything. International tours, entrepreneurship, interdisciplinary minors, very important. For example, you have chosen BTech CSC. It doesn't mean you will be learning all the time coding or the theoretical or the fundamental knowledges only. You have interest apart from CSC. For example, you have interest in management, you have interest in fashion designing. We are running 300 plus programs in the campus where you can select any of the 1 or 2 subjects outside from your discipline selected and can enjoy your passion also side by side. Next, let's talk about certain sports achievements which we do hold. You know that nowadays every institution in India is aligned to get certain achievements in sports, but many few of them has only is able to come to that point. We are one of them where we have shown the potential. 24 LPU students participated in the Paris Olympics in 2024. Not only participated, they won a medal also. You can see few of the faces, the pass out students from LPU: Neeraj Chopra, Bajrang Punia, Mirabai Chanu in weightlifting, and Vinesh Fogart in wrestling. So a lot of students we have trained and they have qualified for the Olympics levels. And as I already told, not qualified, they have brought a medals for the country first of all and then for the institution. And due to this, we globally has been recognized second largest university contingent after Stanford University, USA. These are the certain images of the students where student is participating in the Khelo India University Games, Asian Games, and many such events. And talking about certain entertainment of the students, the programs held by Coke Studio, you will be able to just watch this. Talking about Mr. Narendra Modi, he in 2019 participated in one of the event in 106 Indian Science Congress, where he's given a slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan Jai Vigyan Jai Anusandhan. He has added one last word Jai Anusandhan at LPU only, which says the research work. And already we are working on the research work right from the establishment itself. But once the Narendra Modi has also given a push up for the research work, we have shown our university potential by granting more and more research papers, and all our faculties are well PhD qualified faculties here, which are teaching to you. Talking about few of the personalities which keeps on coming to our campus to interact with the students: former Finance Minister Shri Arun Jaitley ji, former President Pranab Mukherjee, Dalai Lama, Shah Rukh Khan, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Gopal Das ji, Akshay Kumar, Jacqueline Fernandez, Bhangra Guinness World Record. So all these personality keeps on coming to interact with the students, so that if you are also planning to go in the same direction, you can get a better support at the right time, that how you can also go in that same field. So what all holistic will actually, we believe in holistic development in all the program. Holistic means where the students is given a right academics, right time for the extra co-curricular activities and exposure. So all these options you will be getting here. Talking about now infrastructure, this is the big campus. Once you enter to our campus, it's a 600 plus acres campus with lot of greenery, and all the services which a student wants is inside the campus. For example, uni hospitals, shopping malls, sports complexes, lot of ATMs, everything is in one campus only. These are the few pics of the infrastructure: night vision of the hostels, electricity generation through the solar panels, a 30 bedded hospital inside the campus, gym for the students, computer labs, library access, shopping malls, and most importantly, a very big auditorium having a capacity of 300 plus students sit at a one go. And the sports complex, the indoor sports complex, where 20 plus badminton courts are there, basketball court, shooting ranges, Olympic type swimming pools, all these facilitation you can enjoy in the campus. Talking about residential, because the students, I already informed you, came from far places to become something or grow in their lives, the first need is where they will stay. So I would like to tell you, we have the largest occupancy of the hostels within the campus only, and the hostels for boys and girls are totally separate, and it's a ragging free campus because everything is digital here, right from your entrance to the exit from the venue. Talking about very important part now, so far whatever the discussion we have done, you might be thinking how we can also join our institute. Most important part is the on entrance exam, the in-house exam which we are conducting, that is LPUNEST. It's lovely professional university national entrance and scholarship test. So this test will provide you the entrance and even the scholarship also if you perform well in this examination. Now let's talk about quickly the dates. If you are interested, you can start with the application as soon as possible. The registration is going on. Once you give the examination, the result will be declared within 4 working days. And once you qualify our entrance examination, I'm talking about, for example, BTech only right now, then the last date of admission will be 30th of June this month for getting the highest scholarship advantages. Now let's talk about few of the scholarships. What scholarships we are offering? So we are covering 360-degree view of every student, right from their work experience. If you do have, you can get a better scholarship. If you are a well qualified national holder applicant, for example, you have qualified JEE Mains exam, you have qualified NEET exam, you have qualified NATA examination for various programs, we are considering that exams for giving you the advantages. If you have already been working on certain projects, you can get certain scholarship. If you already are a district player, state level player, national level player, international player in sports or in cultural activities, we are acknowledging that students. If you have the NCC, NSS, Scouts so far in your school level, we are, yes, appraising that students. Bravery awards, board toppers. For example, you are a board topper, comes in top 20 rank holders in your school in the board examination. You can study here free of cost without giving any of the amount. And yes, the outer agencies also provides few of the scholarship, the Reliance, Tata, that also we help the students to get that scholarships. Next, not only this, if your parents is working in defense sector, either they're retired or they're on the duty, you can get add-on advantages in the scholarships. If your parents is in teacher profession, you can get the advantages. If you fall in economical weaker sections for which you have the certifications properly, you can get the advantages. And the students coming from a single girl child, single mother child families or special able students, that also we are checking the documents and providing you certain advantages. So I guess so far, whatever the discussion, you are able to grab it. Now let's quickly just see how you can check more details on the website, what you all need to do, you need to go to our official website, that is lpu.in. I again repeat, lpu.in. Just go to Google, search it. It's a very great uniform university website platform and user friendly, where you can easily access each and everything. First important thing is you need to go to this button. If you wanted to see the university, how university look likes from your home itself only, we have given you the option of 360-degree view, where you can easily get a access. If you wanted a further call back to want to speak with an expert, you can schedule a call free of cost. You will get a telephonically guidance. If you wanted anything on your WhatsApp numbers, this is a WhatsApp helpline. You can just start a chat and can ask anything. You can get all the details on your WhatsApps. We are even conducting a live video counselings, just like we are doing a webinars. In a similar way, you can enjoy this live video counseling free of cost. And the most importantly, we are having the offices in your states. Very important button. Once you click here, you can see total 17 permanent offices we are having in various states. For example, Haryana in Hisar. I take an example of this one state. You can connect this helpline number. The experts are available from 10 to 6 and the address is here. So you can meet them. The regional language counselors can help you out to understand the university much more better and can even tell you what all are the students who are coming from your state to and selected LP University for their future career. There are options we are providing, and even the, for example, if in few states we do not have the offices right now, we have the Caravan offices teams, which actually moves from time to time. You can take any of the systems. For example, you're coming from Assam in Guwahati. So we have this representative, contact them, take the appointment and meet them physically. They will give you a perfect guidance and then you can make a core decision on time to time. Now let's talk about how I can found any of the program. This is admissions button at the top. After 12th, I want to see the regular programs. Once you click on this button, and let's right now, as this session is totally dedicated towards DevOps and AI program, I will be taking that example only. You need to go to this engineering, computer science engineering as a branch, and you can see this program BTech CSC DevOps and AI. As Mr. Ravikant sir has given a very perfect explanation, the career options, everything has been wonderfully explained. Still, I would like to tell you this DevOps. What does this means? It's two elements connected. DevOps means development, ops means operations. I take an example of food delivery application. I hope you all are using this Zomato. Zomato is an application. So if I want to order anything, I can order from my phone by going to their application. That is an operations part. And now the user wanted, I wanted to track also that order has been released from that particular restaurant or not, at how much time it will come. That is the part of a development, software development part, which you will be learning in this program. I'm taking a just simple example. It can be more, right? And next is about AI. Now this, you wanted recommendations also, that which restaurant is near to me at how much kilometers. That is a part of AI. AI means you are giving a command to the computer to learn and think from the data, from your past observations or the new data. It learns automatically and give a recommendations to you. So this is all about this program is. And when this Zebia organization, because it is expert in this IT, it's an IT organization expert in this field, they will give you what guidance. 60% content will be of our institute, 40% content delivery will be the expert of the Zebia, right? Now let's talk about the duration of this program. 4 years, 8 semesters. If you wanted to join this particular program, the basic requirement is you must have just 60% in your 12th with physics, maths, and English. These three subjects you must have studied in 12th and even qualified these subjects. And you need to appear in our examination, that is LPUNIST. No doubt, you can take exemption in from our entrance exam if you have 80 or more than 80 percentile in JEE Mains examination. Then you can even skip this examination. Otherwise, it is mandatory to give this examination, qualify, and then only you can proceed for the admission. Now let's come how you can give this examination. We have given you the flexible options. You can appear in this exam from your home itself if you have the necessary infrastructure, laptop with good internet connections. And if you do not have that infrastructure, no need to worry. We have the options of test center in your home state where you can select and go and write the examinations. Charges is 1000 rupees for male applicants and also similar 1000 rupees for the female applicants who wanted to just give this alpinist examination. Now let's talk about more about this program. If you wanted to, for example, get details about the alpinist examination, that what all I need to study, the question paper pattern has been given, options has been there, syllabus, sample papers, and the test cities. Most importantly, curriculum. You should know that you are selecting which program and what all content you will be learning time to time in the semesters. Everything we have demonstrated here on the website in this curriculum section. You can please explore in detail for the information. Now let's talk about the fee structure. So my dear users, the fees totally depends upon caliber of the student. Better your performances, lesser will be the fees, because our fees totally depends upon the scholarship which you are getting. Although the fees is 1,80,000 per semester without scholarship, but users maximum 80% user doesn't pay this fees because they gets a very great scholarship which start from 20, goes to 30, goes to 40, 55%. How you can get this scholarship? Right from 12th onward. If you have 80 to 89.9% in 12th, directly you will be getting 20% scholarship and the fee will become 1,44,000 per semester. If you have, for example, 90 to 94.9% in 12th, you will be getting 30% scholarship, fee will become 1,26,000 per semester. Now I know the one question is coming in your mind that this scholarship will be throughout the program or any conditions. Again, I will be happy to tell you that we are only one institution in Pan India that once any scholarship is being provided at the time of admission, that will remain throughout the program. I speak in Hindi कि अगर आप इस program में admission ले रहे हो, you get any of the scholarship, ये scholarship आपकी throughout the program same रहेगी 4 years के लिए. There will be no budget change in this fee structure, except certain things that student gets scholarship on based upon sports, or on based of startup innovation entrepreneurship, or on based of cultural activities. Then yes, there is a certain set criteria which student need to maintain. Otherwise, if you get any scholarship based upon 12th, based upon LP University examination, based upon JEE mains, means from academics, you will be getting that benefit throughout the program without any conditions. That's a plus point for you. What are the hidden charges the student pays? And that is examination fees. Every semester you need to pay 5,000 per semester, and uniform only one time charges you need to pay 4,000 one time. So what are the modes of payments? Everything we have given here. Residential part, if you want to book the accommodations, mess services, you want to get a membership of sports, of indoor sports complexes, laundry facilities, parking, all such information you can go through in this website. So what are the important steps? Step 1 is the registration part. So do not delay. As you also know, the 12th result of all the boards has been declared. The competition is very high because the student usually prefer the good institutions having a greater rankings, and we are one of them. So if you are really interested, haven't taken a decision so far, today only you can start with the first step by doing a sign up in this platform. Either you can click on apply now button here or at the top and register yourself by your simple details, email address, phone number, qualification details, register free of cost. Second step is pay the charges of LP University examination, that is 1,000 rupees. Third step is book your exam dates, give the examination. Once the result is declared, if you qualify this examination, you can proceed for the admission. And the important thing is, for admission also, you do not need to pay whole amount at one time. The minimum amount is 10,000 rupees. You can first of all pay 10,000 rupees to reserve your fees, seats, and this 10,000 is a part of the first semester fees only. And rest pending amount you can pay in this next upcoming 5 or 10 or 15 days as per your convenience. And after the admission, you can upload your photograph, mark sheets, everything in a platform. The documents will be verified time to time. So that's it, Dalvinderji, from my side for today. If there is any questions, I'm just open. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Admission of Mr. Ankit Kaushal. Can we take the questions now, Mr. Ravikant and Mr. Ankit? Thanks for giving me chance. Questions. Now let's start with Ravinder's question. Ravinder Kaur is asking, how can organization leverage AI-driven innovations within DevOps practices to achieve faster and more reliable software delivery?
Yes. So, ma'am, can you please come up again?
Yeah,
AI-driven DevOps.
no problem. How can organization leverage AI-driven innovations within DevOps practices to achieve faster and more reliable software delivery?
Okay. So again, if I I'm going to tell you about one thing. How traditional DevOps used to work. Traditional DevOps was just focusing on one thing, that is automation. Okay. But how AI DevOps is working, it is basically the automation plus prediction plus intelligence plus autonomous agent. So DevOps automated software delivery This is what you're talking about. Okay, so AI is now automated the decision making. That's the one of the important part we are doing. So the future engineer won't just write the pipelines, and they are actually building the AI agent that manage the pipelines themselves. So at that particular point, human intervention is reduced. So that's why company is getting enough time to work on other things. So that's how they're balancing their utilization of the employees and the AI driven thing. And that's how the company is like utilizing the AI so that they can focus on the logical abilities of the application rather than focusing on those particular portions that are manually we have to write again and again. So at that point, we talk about those things. So that's how companies and the organizations are using DevOps with AI.
Thanks, Mr.
So
Ravi.
yeah.
Please continue. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mr.
so
Ravi.
I was just saying one thing and just adding one more thing here. So one terminology, if you've heard of platform engineer. So that's what the future is, platform engineer plus AI agent. So engineers focus on the architecture and strategy while AI will handle those repetitive operations. So that's how it will improve.
Yeah, I hope, Ravinder, you got your answer from our expert. So Gaurav is with us. Gaurav is asking, what role does intelligent automation play in improving efficiency and reducing errors in software development and deployment?
Ma'am, can you come up with the question again?
Yeah, what roles does intelligent automation play in improving efficiency and reducing errors in software development and deployment?
Okay, see, what do you mean by intelligent automation? That is the first thing. Okay, see, if I'm telling you that intelligent automation is something that is actually bridging the gap between the traditional automation and the autonomous AI systems. So first you understand that part. Okay, what traditional automation is, rules are predefined. So if code is published, then run the pipeline. If some failure is there, then send the email. And they'll be using tools like Jenkins, GitHub Action, Bash scripts, and all. What intelligent automation is, the system can itself analyze, decide, learn, recommend, act. So in case if there is a pipeline failure is there, so AI will automatically analyze those logs, identify the dependency issues, suggest the fix for that. So that's how the intelligent automation will fit into the DevOps part. Okay, and if you remember, I told you about the life cycle of SDLC, correct? That there is one phase of development. So at that phase, developer write the code. But with the intelligent automation, developer write the code, AI review the code, suggest the improvement, generate the test cases and all. So that's how the bug fixes, logs analysis, these type of things will be covered. And what benefits you're getting? You are getting a faster testing, better coverage, and you're getting reduced manual effort. That's how it is helping. Make sense to you?
Yeah, Gaurav, I hope you got your answer from our today's expert. So I dropped one question in poll. Do you want LPU office details in your city, Mr. Ankit? And the options were yes and no. And almost everyone clicked on the yes answer. Could you please discuss about this? Do you want LPU office details in your city?
Yeah, thank you. As I already informed Devendra ma'am that we are having the offices pan India for the student services. The students actually coming from South India, they basically wanted to interact first of all in English, which we are already able to communicate with them. Secondly, they wanted to speak with regional level experts in their own languages. So what they can easily do, go to our website lpu.in, and just extremely at the right side at the bottom, the icon has been made for the LPU, means for the outreach campuses. Once the student click on it, they can filter the states accordingly and can meet a representative by taking the appointments. The numbers has been flashed in their locations for their convenience. So once they interact, they will be definitely getting in connect for the better services. They will be assisting in offline manner to complete all the processes, and even can help them better in making the better understanding of the programs in which they're interested.
So much, Mr. Ankit Kaushal. So I hope everyone got the answer from our today's experts. So don't worry, students, if anyone have any question regarding the admission, they just write on us at admissions@lpu.co.in, and you can do WhatsApp chat with us. Our WhatsApp number is 98525 I'm repeating the number. It's 98525 And once again, thanks to our experts, Mr. Ankit Kaushal, Mr. Ravikant Tyagi. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in. Then admissions, then LPU Edu-Webinars, you will find the past and the upcoming webinars. And you can reassess this webinar on YouTube also later. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I will be signing off. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.